Hi, it's Kim, and it is May 4th, and I am 5.5 months on T. So I just watched my first video that I made, and yeah, my voice is a lot lower, so I can even talk a little bit lower, but this is about my voice, and this camera sucks. You can maybe see, but I have a lot of hair. I let it grow since Wednesday because my friends are going to do some filming tomorrow and Tuesday for the documentary that they're doing of my transition called Finding Kim, which was funded, by the way, on Kickstarter. So yeah, I let my hair grow. I can see this part, but I would just wish I could show you. Maybe if I had a flashlight, I could show you. But let me look for a flashlight. What did I do? I'll be right back. Okay, that's poor video making. I can't find it. Anyway, I have a lot of hair, so the lighting is really bad in this apartment, but if I wear my reading glasses, I can see it a lot better. And I was looking at myself yesterday. I'm not used to staring at myself in the mirror, but lately I do because I want to see. And yeah, it's growing, and it's really growing all over my face, but it's more in some areas. It appears to be 3 different colors: reddish, white, and brown. My original natural color when I was born was red. Then it turned brown, and now it's white. So I got all 3 of them going on here. This is brown though. You can see that right there. So I'm letting it grow. I do feel a bit self-conscious. Come here. About it. My doggy's kind of sick today. And come here, buddy. Come on. Come up. Yeah, there's Samson. There's my Bubba. Hi, buddy. I'm kind of self-conscious about it because, I don't want to be viewed as a hairy lesbian, which, I mean, I could just look like a fat guy, really, but honestly, I still see my boobs no matter what. I mean, I shouldn't have these, but whatever. The facial hair probably helps people, call me male, but, I've just been feeling weird lately, so I guess the point of this video, too, is, just to check in. My voice is lower, I can sing a lot lower, but I don't go around talking in this register, because normally my register is a little bit higher, so it's okay, buddy. Call me on. What else? Oh, and the hair on my arms and stuff is a lot more. Again, you can't really see it. But it's growing up here. I have a weird hair right here. It's really weird. But you can see the pores, so when I really look at myself and honestly stretch my skin a little bit, you can see where the pores are, where the hair's coming through. And it's kind of itchy, like I'm itchy, and I think I'm getting some like here, where I don't really want it, but whatever. What else? My dose is still the same. I have actually been doing like 80 one week and 100 the next because it kind of cut down on my zits quite a bit, actually. Just even lowering it that little bit every other week. So I'm kind of staying there because zits really bother me because I'm vain. But I have them on my back. But my face is pretty good. What else? Yeah, so, I've been having these weird feelings lately because it's summer. It's not summer, but it's getting warm in Seattle, relatively speaking. And, I like to wear tank tops. And this is a tank top. But the problem is that my really good binder that I'm wearing right now is black, and it's got sleeves. So the sleeves and the way it's made really holds me in a lot better than my tank top binder. Tank tops are just never going to be as good because when you have big chest, the holes, even if they're small holes, it still allows a little bit of seepage, if you will. So I was having angst about this because I don't want to walk around all freaking summer in like multiple layers, you know. So, good boy. So I decided that I would. I decided that I'm gonna do it anyway. Like I'm gonna wear my tank tops and tank top binder and stuff. And if people look at me as a lesbian or whatever, I don't care anymore because I'm used to it, right? I'm used to either being seen as a man or a super butch lesbian, so I'm already used to both of those things. Um, and the neighborhood I walk in and stuff, people know me. They know me as a dyke, basically. So I just have to get over it because people are gonna see me as that until I get surgery. Maybe they will and maybe they won't. But the point is, a lot of people will still see me as that, or whatever. So I either have to accept it and not roast all summer, or don't accept it. So hi, buddy. So I decided to accept it and just deal with it. You know, it might be a little hard, but I'm trying not to make it hard. So that's an interesting thing that I, decided to do because my friend pointed out we are in transition. And transition is the in between period, And honestly, that the transition lasts a long time, but the biggest transition is when you first start in the first year, or at least until you get your top surgery and or have been on T for a long time. Some people do it in a different order. I chose to do the T first and then do the surgery, but so I'm gonna be in this weird place till I get my top surgery, and I honestly don't know when that's gonna be. Hi, buddy. Ready? So I'm gonna probably start a Kickstarter or some kind of campaign to raise money, and I'm going to apply for a grant, and I'm trying to get a job right now. My unemployment ends like in a week, and I'm still getting used to my new dog, and he's sick right now. He got some kind of, I don't know, food issue or uh, from drinking shared water at the park. Maybe I bring my own water, but sometimes he drinks the other water. So good boy. So anyway, I'm dealing with that, but I'm also dealing with the fact that he hasn't really been alone yet in my apartment. My landlord's also giving me a really hard time right now, so all this stuff is like adding up to super stress. My blood pressure was high last time I went to the doctor, like 2 weeks ago, which isn't good. Honestly, I think though that the last time it was high, like a half hour later, it was low again. So I don't know why. Maybe it's subconscious, but there is a chance that T is making it a little bit higher, and also I'm fat and out of shape. But that said, since I got Samson, I've been walking. I've actually lost weight, so I don't know, but I'm trying not to worry about it. The more I lose weight and eat better, the better my blood pressure will be. And I don't smoke, and I don't drink, and I don't do drugs. So I do drink caffeine, but not that much. Anyway, so yeah, so all these issues, and as far as my landlord, I thought she was discriminating against me. I sent her an email, which I should have sent her a certified letter instead, but I sent her an email. What? And, do you want to see this? Samson killed his pig. Poor piggy. The guts are all over my apartment right now because I stuff it back in and then he pulls it back out. Yeah, so I sent her this email and I told her I'm getting an emotional support animal, which is Samson. So I sent this like 2 months ago. And I'm prescribed, this dog is prescribed to me for anxiety and depression. And it's real, it's not fake. And I'm also have a disabled placard for my stupid frickin' knees, which are really wrecked. And I'll probably have that for a few more years, honestly, because some days I can barely walk. So my point being is I'm considered disabled by the state. So I'm allowed to have this dog. And so I told her, that I was going to get this dog. And I said, if you try to stop me or if you try to charge me a deposit, that's illegal. And that's discrimination and retaliation. And I will take legal action if I have to. And I can't actually remember if I said I would take legal action, but I think I did. I think I mentioned that, that I would take legal action if she tried to do that. So, but I was nice about it. And then I also told her that I'd be changing my name eventually. And so the name might have to be changed on the lease because I didn't know if she had it as Kimberly or Kim or what. And I might change it just to Kim, or I might change it completely to a different name. So I told her I was going to be doing that, and then I would let her know because she would have to change it on my lease. I'd have to, I don't know if I'd have to sign a new lease or what, but so I send her this on March 14th. Go get it. And 2 weeks later, I get a thing in the mail from a lawyer who's representing her. So it was just a stupid letter and then a new lease and stuff inside. Well, I happen to know the laws really well in Seattle and the RCW codes and the SMC codes and all that. So there was a lot wrong in this lease and also the letter. And it pissed me off. And my first thought was she's fucking discriminating and I'm going to sue her, But of course, I have no money, so I've been spending hours, days, weeks, really. It's like a job what I've been doing, researching and all this stuff, writing and editing this letter that I hadn't sent yet, and looking for help. I went to the tenants union. I talked to legal people, trying to get a pro bono lawyer. So something cool happened the other day. I went on this site. And I want y'all to know about this site. It's called Avvo, AVVO.com. It might be .org. And it's a legal site where you can post any questions you want, and lawyers will answer your questions for free. Sometimes only one lawyer, sometimes a whole bunch will answer them. So I got these two. I just asked, I forget what question, but it was about, can a landlord, treat me as if I'm a new tenant? Because that's what the lease was looking like. I won't go into detail, but it was as if she was treating me like a brand new tenant, like I haven't lived here for 8 years, right? So these two lawyers answered. One just answered this sentence that I already knew, and the other one sent me a long answer, like this long. So I emailed this guy, and I told him my situation, and long story short, we've been emailing each other, and he said that he would be my lawyer for free, basically. So we're not going to sue. Again, I don't want to go into super detail, but I actually saw the landlord is actually a nice person. So it kind of creeped me out that she was being discriminatory. She's actually just kind of stupid, literally. I'm not saying that to be mean. Like, she has a brain injury. I mentioned it before. So she has problems. So I saw her. She came to the apartment to do something, and I saw her, and I said, I talked to her, and she said, I just want to let you know that I am not discriminatory. I don't care what gender you are. You can have your dog as long as he behaves or whatever. And we're all God's creatures, and we're all different. And so I was like, oh, okay, that makes more sense, right? So my plan is I'm not trying to sue her yet. But anyway, so this lawyer, I sent him the letter that I wrote, and he's reading it and editing it. And he's going to show it to me first, and then he's going to sign it and send it to her lawyer as if he's my lawyer. So I'm not paying him, and I might do his lawns or watch his dog or something for a trade. But he said, well, I'm in it this far, so I might as well go ahead and, if you want me to sort of puff up and look big to this other lawyer and sign it and it's like I'm your lawyer, I'll do that. So I thought that was cool. So that's what's going on. So I let that go out of my mind because he's got the information. I'm just waiting for him to send me the letter. Whatever it is, I'll probably just accept whatever he cut out or whatever, because I was pretty long. And because there's other problems at this building, but whatever. The main thing is, my landlord told me that she's not trying to get me out of here. And for any of you who live in Washington State, a lease or any contract, but like a lease contract, can't be terminating, which means it can't say you can live here for 12 months, but after that you're out. And that's basically what this lease said in other language. So it's an illegal lease. So that, I guess, is the main issue. And there are some other issues in there, but so I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to be able to stay here, and it's fine. The landlord doesn't live here. She's just annoying. So my plan, I mean, I've looked for other places, but honestly, I have no money. I have a new dog. I have no job. I'm transitioning. I already know everyone in this neighborhood. It's like, I'm not ready to move. Look at all the crap I have. See it? See the crap? I'm not ready to move. So that just resolved this week. Or not resolved, but I got the lawyer and everything. So it's totally been stressing me out. And now I'm not nearly so stressed about it, just maybe a little bit. So that's good, because it was affecting my transition, because, you know, it just made me feel really discriminated against. And honestly, I don't think that's what she's doing. So that's good. But, you know, this kind of stuff can happen. So, you know, I don't, you know, this is what I'm thinking about lately. And getting a job. Like, I just applied for a job today. And, you know, when I get a job, I'm going to have to tell them, look, you know, I'm not going to try to hide the fact that I'm transgender, because when I change my name and stuff, they're going to have to change all the paperwork. And, you know, if I'm still there when I get my top surgery, I'll need to take that time off. And I guess I don't have to tell them why, but I probably will tell them, and maybe my insurance would cover it and all that stuff. So it's an issue, and that's stressing me out too. It's like, well, am I going to have to like get a job and then be jobless and in trouble for a while until I'm legally male and then get a different job? You know, that's all these questions. So I'm trying not to stress about it, but I can't help it. You know, it's just the stuff that we FTMs have to deal with. You know, so landlord stuff, job stuff, dog stuff. I have to work on training him to be alone, or, you know, seeing if, yeah. Hopefully he won't have bad separation anxiety. Probably will, and it'll be my fault because I'm with him all the time. So, but if I get this job that I applied for, I'll be able to bring him with me. So I'm trying to start a dog walking thing too. So I'm working on different stuff. So let's see, what else? I know this is a long video. I'm just I haven't made one in a long time. So, so my dose is the same. My voice is lower. I can talk a lot lower, but that sounds forced. But this is pretty, yeah, whatever. My facial hair and hair on my body. I'm not going to show it to you, but I have a lot. And the video, you know, the documentary, we're going to do some filming tomorrow. Not sure what we're going to do exactly, but, and, you know, my depression's less, even though with this landlord shit and all this shit going on, it's still less than it was after my dog passed away, because I have my new dog. So I really do need a dog to function. And that's about it. So I'll make another video soon, maybe after the documentary filming this week, so that I'll talk about it maybe a little bit. And you know, I'm going to start making more videos like about issues that I come across or that I'm thinking about, specific trans type issues. Yeah, so long video. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.